Hey guys, so today we're doing a Stepfold card. Always reminds me of Stepford, like that movie. But SBC is having their monthly challenge and it's Stepfold cards this time. And I was looking for a tutorial for a Stepfold card and I just couldn't find any. I don't know if I'm just looking in the wrong places. So I thought I would kind of make up my own, and if you guys like it, feel free to use it. If not, well, hopefully you can find a better tutorial. So we're going to take an 8.5 by 11 and we're going to cut at 5.5 and then flip it over and cut at 10 because we're going to need some extra wiggle room. I know it doesn't quite fit on one page, but for this cool card, you know, you kind of need a little bit of extra. Alright, so then we're going to do our normal 4.25 because it's going to fold into a normal A2 size card. And then we're going to, oh my eye itches, we're going to score at 8.5. And then we're going to score at 9.25. Alright, so now we're going to take our paper trimmer once again. Sorry, I should have warned you. And I like to do 2 3/4, but you can do whatever side measurement you want, however big or small your center image is going to be. And you're going to go ahead and cut to your score lines, your 4.25 and 8.5. I mean, I meant 1 3/4. I don't know if I said 2 3/4. I meant 1 3/4. My bad, guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put our trimmer back and then fold this up. I'm going to use my bone folder just to make sure everything is creased real nicely. And then we're going to go ahead and fold the first line up and then our second line down. And that's going to give us our little stand, our steps. And then when you open it, it'll stand really nicely and you have your little pocket here so that when you put your image, it's going to pop. Or if you just want to put something there right away, you don't have to have it pop too much. Alright, now I haven't really planned out, sorry, I know that's loud. I haven't really planned out how I'm going to put it together. I just kind of have some general ideas, maybe. I think I'm going to put this on the, this part right here, but I'm not sure. I have some extra yellow over here, and I'm going to cut that down just a smidge. I'm actually going to do, it's going to be 4.25. Let's do, yeah. And actually I should have done that a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. Yes, it will. Okay. I was really worried there. Alright, and then I need a piece of white. Hopefully I have a piece laying around here. Normally I do. Figures the one time I would expect myself to have one and then I don't. That's kind of funny. Actually, this piece might work. Let's see how big it is. Yeah, that's not going to be big enough. My stamp is a little bigger than that. I gotta grab a new piece. Well, maybe. My fingers aren't grabbing it. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna want probably a 2.5 by 2.5, or by 4. And that's gonna give me a really good space to stamp my image, which I have right here. She is the Coffee Kiki La Rue from CC Designs. This is actually the first stamp I ever bought, and I love it to pieces. It is still one of my favorites. It stays on right here. Try and center her as best as I can. Give her a good squash. That's okay, I've got a few bits there. If I trimmed her, it wouldn't happen, but that's okay. We'll just cover that up with something. Either some sequins, or you'll see here in a second what I might cover up. Actually, what I might cover up is the actual fold. It's that. So I might not have to worry. Alright, and then I have some, I'm not sure of the name on this, My Gal Clear Stamp. I'm going to use this little teapot here, or teacup. I guess it's just a mug in general. And I'm going to paper piece it on these orange and blue pieces of paper, just from a stack that I have laying around in my stash. Oops. This is really sticky. Not sure how many I'll want, so I'm just going to keep a pretty good amount ready. I also might switch from the front to the backs. And then I also have a little bit here that I can use. Flip it over and get some of that pink. Flip this over. Actually, I'm not going to use that design just because it's so dark. You're not really going to be able to see very well. But this design will work just okay. Now let me get my scissors and we'll fussy cut these. I'm going to do a general line just to get them separated. And I can save these for a different project, maybe my stash dash. Alright, so I have all the little pieces done and ready. And it was all secretive, so you missed it. But it's basically just what I do with every other card. I just figured this video is going to be pretty long, so. Well, now my tape runner is deciding it doesn't want to go. There we go. Now this tape runner is really noisy, so it might annoy you. Now these are the side panels. I cut them just 1/4 inch shorter. That way there's a nice orange mat, but there's also some color and some pattern where we need it on the sides. So I'll put those on. And I think that orange on orange just looks so good. Now I have a yellow panel to go in the center. I'm actually going to go ahead and move that flap and put the tape right down on the paper instead of the other way around, just because it's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to go ahead and put my image down right after. And I just color her up with some Winsor & Newtons. But you can use whatever you want to get the same effect. Now these little teacups, I'm just going to randomly place, well, randomly. I'm going to cover those spots to begin. Let's do an orange. Right on those spots. And then I'm going to put them kind of staggered all along the edges. I'm actually going to start at the top and make my way down so that it looks like the teacups are kind of inside of each other instead of going the other way around and then having it not quite look like that. And I should have done some more not of that orange because I ended up going with the orange in the background, but that's okay. It'll give it interest when people look at it. I'm going to go ahead and start working on the other side just so I make sure I have enough. That blue and orange is going to look really great together. And if I end up running out down here, that's okay because I have that fold. It won't look too bad. Let's do a polka dot on that side. Kind of keep it a little bit consistent. Let's do another orange on this side, another blue. And that should actually be enough teacups to fill it. I know, we all are all surprised. There are quite a lot of teacups, so you shouldn't have run out. And I'll have an extra to put with our sentiment. Oh, looks like we need to put that on there again. It didn't quite want to stay. Alright, so for the front piece, I'm going to do our sentiment. I've got a nice blue here. We don't quite have a lot of blue in there, and it'll match our robe really well. I'm going to actually fold it out just so it's a little easier for me to get that in there. Left a little bit of room for there to be a gap, just a little bit of a mat there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment, which says, "So amazing in so many ways." Kind of a leisure stamp. It goes with the... Actually, I think I might do it on the other side. On this side. Actually, I'm going to try and stamp that one more time, just to try and darken that. Eh, it'll work. You can see it pretty clearly. And then I'm going to put my little extra teacup on the side, just for a little flair. A little extra. And there is my Stepfold card. And then this can pop out a little bit here. Oh, I have the teacups on it. So she pops out. So make sure to go over to SBC and check out the monthly challenge. You can win, I think it's a $12 gift certificate to Bugaboo Digital Stamps. I think they're mainly digital. I'm not sure if they have physical stamps. I only use their digital, so I'm not sure. But you should go check them out. They're really cute stamps. And you could win some free digis. So that's not too bad for just making a Stepfold card and posting it on the album. I hope you guys are having a crazy day. Not too crazy, good crazy, not bad crazy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!